stupid.
Okay, I'm right here. That's really rude.
I was talking about this week's Undertaking, Mike, but I'm also demonstrating the power of our new microphone.
Yes, it's fantastic.
I'm in your ears even more than ever. Hello.
Could you please not make our listeners even more uncomfortable?
No, I do that every week.
Every week?
Every week.
Every week you whisper sweet nothings into our listeners' ears.
Well, now I can do it in better audio quality.
Yes. We should also make a formal apology.
Oh yeah, if you listen to last week's episode, you know why we have a new microphone.
Yeah, just... And if
Sorry
you
about
didn't,
that.
Congratulations.
I'm impressed. You clearly need to get your hearing checked.
Yeah.
If you didn't notice.
Yeah, just the middle of the podcast last week, something went screwy with the old microphone, and it just made...
Oh, it was more than the middle.
It was more than the middle?
It was like 10 minutes in to the end.
Oof. And
There was just this, like... all the way through.
Oh, I was worried. For a second...
Sorry.
For a second, I thought you were just going to keep that going the entire way through to the end of the episode. That's just this week's Undertaking. Oh, man.
Maybe one day. Maybe one day.
Maybe one... I hope not. I hope not.
So basically, that microphone that we've been using was, what, 3 years old? I don't know. It was your microphone. I bought it for something and then didn't use it for that. And then I transported it a million different places. And then we just used it for half a year. And wasn't good. This one's very nice.
Yes, this one, it's spherical.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
Yeah, so enjoy this from now on. So no more audio problems, hopefully.
You probably just jinxed it for every episode from here on in. Thank you.
Knocking on wood.
Is this a wooden desk?
No.
Well,
maybe. I don't know.
Well,
I only built the damn thing.
Did you build this desk?
It's IKEA, so...
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Swedish, ingenuity, I want to say.
Sure.
Yeah. All right, so what before we get into the challenge, anything interesting or cool happened to you this week?
I don't know. I don't remember. It was one of those weeks, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
See, because what happened was we didn't record on a normal recording night.
Because of the microphone issue.
Yeah, so I'm all out of whack.
Mm-hmm.
I'm, like, going crazy in my mind. Just because, well, you usually don't see me on nights like this when I'm done with work, and I kind of just am going crazy mentally.
Mm-hmm. I normally do not.
But I'm good. Fun thing, I already told you, but I started collecting shitty movies.
You did tell me this.
Yes. So, I hope you're not doing anything next week.
And I'm just to watch as many shitty movies as you possibly can.
One already came.
Oh, did it? What's this one? The Cool Cat Kid Superhero. This looks like a furry. The movie.
It's a kids safety movie, but it gives horrible advice for kids.
Oh,
read the back.
That's a terrible idea.
Just read it to our listeners.
Cool Kid Superhero. Movie has 5 original Cool Cat songs. Cool Cat is the coolest cat in the world, and Butch the bully hates him because of it. So Butch always tries to bully Cool Cat and his friends, but Cool Cat shows kids how to be cool. Cool is a capital C, and so is kids.
Good catch.
Thank you. Oh, it also advertises anti-bullying, anti-graffiti, kids gun safety, pro-exercise, pro-recycling, and pro-friends.
You know, I'm really against that last one. I'm very much anti-friends.
You're anti-friends?
Yes. You are more of just an obligation to this podcast.
Oh, I thought you were referencing the TV show Friends.
Oh, yeah, it's okay.
It's not.
I'm neutral Friends.
I think Friends is a highly overrated TV show.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really mind it as much as, like, some other TV shows that I've ranted. Have I ranted about the Big Bang Theory on the show before?
No.
Well,
Go for it.
I hate the Big Bang Theory.
You used to like it.
I did, and then I started watching good comedy. Yeah, it's just like, I mean, the Big Bang Theory, one thing that I realized is that it's not...
Good?
Right. It's not good, but it's also the jokes they make don't actually make fun of this. They're not...
It's references. It's nerd pandering.
All references. The joke, it doesn't matter what they're saying, actually, what I realized. It's like, the joke is that we don't understand what they're saying.
Ah.
And I don't know. Personally, I don't think that one bit is good enough to write 12 seasons on it, but then again, they just finished their 12 seasons, so what the hell do I know?
Yeah, who knows, right?
But, yeah, you know what it was? I watched both Rick and Morty and Futurama, and I realized that while I have problems with both of those shows, two different things that I'm not gonna get into, but they understand how to make fun of science without, you know, making fun of just these archetypes, you know what I mean?
Like just saying science.
Exactly.
And that's funny.
Exactly. It's like, I gotta go work on the isotopematron.
Okay.
Laughter for 10 seconds, 10 straight seconds. But yeah, my point is that Friends isn't that bad, but I also don't think it's the best show to ever be made. But anyway.
Nice rant, Mike.
So, Cool Cat Kid Superhero is a movie that we should watch at some point.
Oh, absolutely. I have to give credit to what's his name?
Derek Savage?
No, well, he sucks. But
okay.
A YouTube channel called I Hate Everything. I recommended him to you before.
You did. I watched one video of his.
Yes.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
When I started collecting shitty movies, I looked at one of his series, The Search for the Worst, where he reviews the worst movies on IMDb. And this one was the first one I watched, and I'm like, I kind of have to buy it now.
Yeah, I guess so. And you know what? It looks like these actors are just like...
They're just his friends.
They do, because one of the...
Well, he knows Eric Estrada, so he's in it.
Who's Eric Estrada?
This guy, I think.
Oh, okay. He looks kind of vaguely
from
familiar.
Something.
Okay. But I don't recognize him offhand.
I also like how they quoted the producer on the front of the box.
Oh, that's actually really funny. Also one of them, it just says, the coolest kids movie I've ever seen, Art Anthony, Emmy winner. It doesn't say what he won or what he was like
I think he just won over a girl named Demi.
Oh, maybe that's it.
So yeah, we have to watch this.
I am very down to watch this show.
Because from the clips I've seen, it's a movie. From the clips I've seen, it's genuinely terrible.
From the clips you've seen, it's a movie.
Yes.
That's high praise, Alex.
Yeah, I know.
Man.
Yeah, more terrible movies are coming this week, and I'm gonna start collecting them.
Fantastic. So, that's a really cool thing to collect.
Yeah, mainly because no one wants them, so most of them are like $1 online.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So very easy collection to do.
Yeah, and we have I'm looking forward to watching that. And also, totally. You recommended... I was very bored this week because this challenge only... While it was very stupid,
just one day.
It was a just one day challenge, which I'm very thankful for.
Me too. I hated my Saturday. We'll go into that in a second.
Very, very briefly. But I am off from school and I work at the school, so I also have
kind of just get to chill for a little bit.
Yeah, so
nice.
I asked for movie recommendations, and one that you recommended was, what was it, Shark Exorcist?
Shark Exorcist, another movie I ordered for this week for my shitty movie collection.
Okay. Oh, so you haven't watched it yet?
No, it hasn't gotten here.
Oh, I thought that you saw it and was like, this is a movie that you should...
No, I saw the title and I was like, Michael will love this.
Well, do you know the plot? Is it like, are they exorcising sharks from people, or are they exorcising demons out of sharks?
You know, it's funny. My sister's boyfriend asked my mom the same question, and she just talked about it with me when we were having dinner.
Has your mom seen this movie?
No, but she's just bringing the question from when... Because I told my family about this, and they loved it. Love it, too. So they told my sister's boyfriend, who then asked the same question you asked. Is the shark an exorcist, or is the shark getting exorcised? Mm-hmm. Or is it... So it's from what I think, it's a demon shark.
Oh.
And the priest is exorcising the demon from the shark.
And then what happens? Does the demon shark have to have water in order to... Like, is that his one weakness, that you can't exorcise him?
I haven't seen the movie yet.
A true point.
Hopefully, by the next recording session, it will be here and we have both seen it. Because we are going to watch it once it gets here.
Absolutely. We should watch it. We should do... Whenever we see it, we should start that episode with
right after.
With a review of Shark Exorcist, The Exorcist Shark.
Yes.
I don't know if that's a good title for the sequel. Shark Exorcist 2, The Exorcist Shark. I want to see the priest. Or is the shark exorcising people? That actually is a movie that I want to see.
Lift with your legs, Lisa.
Oh man.
Let's look at the cover.
Please do.
There it is.
What, you got it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually a terrifying cover.
It looks really cool, right?
Yeah. Wait, let me see if I can blow it up a little bit. if you're watching on YouTube, can we put a picture of this on?
That's sure. Here you go. Right? I probably forgot. Sorry.
Cool. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh, yeah. That is really cool.
And there's the actual shark from the movie.
That's terrible. That's awful. It's just a great white shark with glowing white yellow eyes.
And it's tinted purple and red.
Vaguely? I couldn't even tell.
Sharkenstein.
That's another one.
That also looks terrible. Great.
I'm looking forward to watching these movies.
Dude, come over next weekend and we'll only do that. And then record the podcast.
Immediately following.
Yeah. So I think it's about time we get into this Undertaking.
Oh, is it? So, yeah, Alex...
Good point.
Yeah. What was our challenge this week?
It was called Ambiturner.
Yes.
Suggested by a friend.
Named... I won't give his last name, but his name is Joe, and he's from Center Moriches. I know the person... and I have not forgiven him for this. It was just... Describe the thing. Anti-Ambiturner, what does that mean?
It means only turn left or right for a day. We added that for the day part so it wasn't impossible.
Right, so we could live our lives. So, not that it would make any difference whatsoever, but... we decided, I guess, to split it so that I could only turn right and you could only turn left.
Well, different experiences.
Is it really?
Well, Yeah,
I'm sure not at all.
Well, I mean, I think it's more interesting just about how our days went down. So, what day did you do this?
What day did I do this?
I don't know.
I did this probably Friday. I did this Friday.
Did you have anything going on?
Yes. Later in the evening, and I'll get into that later, but I was like, okay, fine, I'm getting to it now. My plan was to walk and do the thing that I assume that he got this idea from the movie Zoolander.
Hopefully.
As you mentioned last week, one of the bits in Zoolander, the classic terrible comedy movie.
It's great.
It's an incredibly dumb movie, but it's awesome.
Yeah.
Is that Ben Stiller's character can only turn right. He can only turn right because that's his good side, and he doesn't want to show anybody else anything else. So I think that's where he got it from. And so I did the thing in the movie where if he needed to turn left, he just turned right 3 times and then walked in that direction. Yeah. So I did that, and then I had to drive somewhere. And I was like, you know what? It'll be fine. I'll just go 1 block up and turn right again, and that's how I'll get to the thing. And I mapped out my journey.
You did.
I started going on it, and then I realized that I did not account for the fact that some of the streets are only one way, and that made it all very And then at that point, I was just like,
fuck it.
Yeah, fuck
You know,
this.
I use the logic of your body isn't turning, just you're using your hands to turn the wheel.
Right.
So I didn't count driving, even though I didn't drive that day.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think you're fine.
Cool.
Well, oh yeah. Well, what else happened?
I mean, what is there to speak of?
You turned right a lot?
I turned right a fuck ton.
Wow. Like about double your normal day?
I would say at least double.
Wow.
At least, if not triple.
Wow.
I will say. It's just like most of my day was spent in my house. I did take a walk, and then I turned right, and people gave me very weird looks. I found myself really, really longing on that walk for the long stretches in which I just had to walk straight so that I did not look like a crazed idiot every time. I actually did this thing where it was like, in order to make it look natural, I would step to the right and make it look like I was just kind of looking in that direction, like maybe something's down there that I want to see.
Oh, just in case the local creep is watching you?
And it's just like, yeah, exactly. And he thinks that his role is being taken as the local creep.
I love it.
It's an elected position every year.
It fits for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Vote Mike for creep 2020, I guess. Is that what it's a 4-year cycle, right?
No, it's bi-yearly. You just missed the recent election.
You're right. I did. I need to start the campaign. Would you be my chief of staff?
Sure.
My creep of staff?
I'll be your vice creep.
My vice creep. Yes. I'll take that. Thank you.
You're welcome, Mike. I'm always here for you.
But yeah, I don't know what to say beyond the fact that this was incredibly annoying.
Yeah, it was definitely. I don't even know if it was annoying. I just was like, every second of the day, everything I was doing, I was just like, this is stupid.
This is so dumb.
Because I did some things. I I did this on Saturday because there was no way in hell I was going to my place of employment and only turning left. I don't think anyone would notice.
Right, but you also might not have had your job. You would have gotten office creep if you did that.
Yeah, and you know what? That would have been fine, but I'm still kind of new. Yeah. I want to wait at least a year before I become a creep.
Before you become... Yeah, good plan.
Yeah,
good plan.
Yeah. I mean, you've been here your whole life. You're ready to be the creep.
If I'm not already.
Yeah, thank you.
I think, yeah.
Michael gets it.
I do.
So, I did this on a Saturday, 2 days ago.
Right.
Because we were supposed to record yesterday.
We
did.
I
would have done it Sunday if I... But never mind.
Because you had less going on Sunday?
No, I thought we were recording, so I wasn't going to do it.
Oh, right.
But then the microphone thing happened, and you had the suggestion, and then I was like, okay, we'll just wait till the mic gets here. It's tomorrow. And then I was like, okay, I'll come tomorrow. I was like, I have work, but okay.
I'm sorry.
Great.
I'm sorry.
Great.
Listen, I'm sorry I care about our listeners and not putting them through the buzz again.
I know. It's not fun to be buzzed. It's that scenario.
It's also, yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, but anyway, on Saturday I had brunch with some family members. This is my second week in a row I went to brunch.
Yeah, I guess
I don't do brunch a lot, but this is
Are
so
you
happened.
sure?
Yeah.
You
I'm not a brunch guy.
You're not a brunch?
Well, I mean, it's fine, but I'd rather just have lunch.
That's me too.
I don't like breakfast as much as lunch.
I like breakfast, I like lunch, and I like dinner. I like all three, but I'm not a fan of combining them.
No, I'm all about like the super quick like apple or bagel at breakfast, huge lunch, and medium dinner.
Oh, so lunch is your main meal?
Yes, it's the Italian way.
Is that the Italian way? I thought that was the Spanish way.
I might also be the Spanish way.
That's where they get the siesta. They eat so much that they need to take a nap, and then that's why when I was in Spain, they were all closed in the middle of the day for no freaking reason.
I wish. Why can't that be America?
Because
just like a nap, for 2 hours.
Exactly. One thing that it's very different because we place a lot of emphasis on accessibility and the economy and stuff like that, and not that I don't know enough about Spain's economy at all, but the fact that they worked around this daily nap that they just decided was a part of their culture is, my God, I love it. I'm a big fan of it.
I love how we transitioned to Spain's economy from only turning left inside of a fancy restaurant.
That's true. Oh wait, yeah, how did that go?
Okay, so I went into this not telling anyone what was happening. I wanted to see if anyone noticed.
Right.
And no one did. I did it very nonchalantly.
They probably noticed. They just didn't know how to bring it up.
No. I asked. Mm-hmm. I asked. But I got to the restaurant, and, I was sitting on the right side of the car for some reason when I'm riding with my family members. So I get out, and I just do a 180 to walk out of the parking spot, and then I turn left because the restaurant's to the left. Mm-hmm. And I just walk straight. And then I started leading a little too left, so I had to go right. So I did like a quick little twirl.
Uh-huh.
It was fine. Went in. And then I just kind of we had to wait in the lobby. So I just kind of twirling constantly.
You were just twirling?
Just very slightly. I was looking around, but doing it slow enough that it didn't look weird.
Uh-huh.
And if someone asked me a question, I would always make sure I was at least 90 degrees away from them from the left. So I could be like, oh, what? This is very natural for me to turn this way.
You didn't decide to do the dramatic 270 turnaround?
Well, I'm getting to that.
Okay.
So everyone gets there, and we go to our table.
Mm-hmm.
There's one right turn. I do a quick little fun spin.
Nice.
And then I sit down, and then we have lunch, and then I got upset that no one was talking about it. So I was like, did no one notice that I have not turned right all day?
Hey, did you notice that how dare you let me do such a good job at hiding this thing that I am clearly trying to hide?
So, yeah, I was talking to my sister about it. And then, you know what? When she knew about it, she was very entertained watching me.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure.
Yeah, I had to get up and, I went to the other side of the booth to get a picture with my cousin and her. So I had to, do this weird maneuver. Mm-hmm. And, when I was sliding into the booth right, I had to make sure to not, turn at all.
Uh-huh.
And then, I'm sitting at the picture, and, I don't want to turn right to, face the camera. So I kind of just turned my eyes a little bit.
So you did a sketchy stare. A sketchy, stare down?
I hope they got that picture.
I hope so, too. I'd like to see the picture.
Because I did cave and turn a little bit because I felt weird. Or just my head.
I mean, you gotta.
Yeah.
It's actually, you know what? I didn't mention this, but there were a lot of moments during the day in which I would just walk around a corner and go, fuck, because I realized that I walked left.
No, me too. Because, I only really, counted it as, I fucked up when, like, I totally knew, I remembered the challenge, and I still consciously turned right, and I was like, fuck it. But there were times when I just totally forgot, and then an hour later, I was like, oh, I'm doing that today.
Yeah, exactly. I found myself retracing my steps whenever I sat down.
But like, I remembered with all the important parts of my day. Like, I also took down the Christmas decorations that day, and watched Bandersnatch on Netflix, which is very good.
Okay, I have mixed feelings about Bandersnatch. I don't know.
I had fun.
Are you a fan of Black Mirror in general?
Love it, yeah.
Okay. You've seen most episodes?
All of them.
Oh, all of them?
Yeah, I like Black Mirror.
Okay.
I like Black Mirror.
I didn't think Bandersnatch felt like a Black Mirror episode. That was my...
I think it was a little too meta for Black Mirror.
That's what I think, too.
But it was having fun. It was being experimental. And I like when Netflix shows do, like, stuff with the platform. And I do really like that.
Like, it was... I'll put it this way. It was a fun gimmick. And they did the gimmick well.
That's why it was a movie and not part of the show.
That's exactly what I'm saying. I just really hope that everybody else recognizes this is a gimmick, not something that I think can actually be sustainable.
No, I don't think anyone was like, we need more of this.
I saw a lot of articles that were like, this is changing the way that we're going to experience television from here on in.
No, those people are stupid. Those are the people that talk about the Kardashians every other week.
Every other week? Is that how often Keeping Up with the Kardashians comes out?
I don't know, but, you know, they seem to be in vogue every 2 weeks or so.
Is it safe to say that you do not keep up with the Kardashians?
I actually try to keep ahead of the Kardashians. I, like, run away from them.
I like that. I like that idea.
Yes, but where was I? Oh, yeah, Bandersnatch. I liked it. Good one-time thing. I'd do more. I'd watch more... like Choose Your Own Adventure Netflix movies, not specifically with Black Mirror, just other things. I think it's fun.
It was fun. I will say that. Yeah.
It's like, as long as it's like, it's never going to be all TV.
I hope not.
No, absolutely not.
I also hope it doesn't become its own genre, because I think that Bandersnatch, it did a very good job of trying to explore this thing of free will associated with it. And I thought that it was cool that it did the reversal of the obvious thing of, like, the choices are not you expressing your free will, it's the taking away
of someone else's free will.
And I thought that was really, really cool and really, really interesting.
Yeah.
But at the same time, what else can you do with that format?
That's why it was an experiment.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I mean, it was a lot of fun. You should definitely watch it. There was a lot of really funny meta jokes in there. I really had fun.
Yeah, they did. I recommend it. I mean, check it out. I just, yeah.
So where was I? Oh, yes, Turning Left.
Right.
So... I was taking down Christmas decorations, and, like, for all the big events... For all the big events in my day, I made sure to remember this challenge, because those are fun parts.
Right.
So, you know, we have a tallish house, so my father and I usually do it every year. He goes up to the roof, takes off the lights, I hold the ladder, and, you know, it was kind of just whatever, doing twists and turns down on the ground. I'm glad I didn't go on the roof. Because doing this on the roof sounds
dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, I would have tried it.
Inadvisable.
Yeah, I probably would have, we probably wouldn't be recording right now. So.
I mean, what is spinning around on a roof really gonna do?
What if you trip or something?
I mean, but you could trip normally walking, right?
Yeah, but Yeah. Shit's scary, man.
I guess so. Life is scary. Life can change in an instant. That is a true observation.
It's beautiful. Sorry, I was looking at that lizard over there.
Oh, that is... Whoa. Alex has a rubber lizard that he has not...
You don't know it's rubber. It's rubber.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure it's rubber. Or some kind of plastic. Yeah. I don't know. It's a cool lizard.
Yeah, so, in summary...
Alex has a cool lizard.
Yes, and... This Undertaking was stupid, but a fun break from...
Well, listen, it was worth doing. It was just very silly. I thought that, to be honest, I thought it was going to be... Maybe because this week was just uneventful for me, personally. But I thought that this was going to be... thought there were going to be a lot more fun moments with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it just, like... I thought that I was going to... Going into it, what I thought was, like... This is going to be annoying, but I'm going to get to explore this new part of my neighborhood because I can only turn right. Or new parts of the island because I can only drive to the right.
And you know what happened? I walked in a square for the whole day.
Exactly. Number one, that was
Didn't leave my yard.
And then I mentioned the driving thing. It just became annoying. It didn't become a thing of a challenge or anything like that.
You know what this challenge is? It's the Bandersnatch of weekly undertakings.
Explain.
It's a fun experiment, and it's a good one-time gimmick, but, we don't need any more of this.
We don't need any more of this.
So, good connection, Mike. Good connection.
Thank you. I will take the connection award for connecting.
Yeah.
Connects.
I thought that connection would make you chuckle at least a little bit for your co-host here who's really trying, who's really tired, and really wants to go to bed.
Am I supposed to laugh here? Or...
Yeah, have a sip of water.
Okay.
Refreshing.
Wonderful. So did you experience anything on the left side of things that you didn't did you notice anything in the absence of the right side of your directionals? I don't know.
Wow, good question, Mike.
Shut up.
Allow me to process this question.
I'm trying.
I know. I really know. Yeah. I really know. I like these types of undertakings, the ones that are totally impractical. Mm-hmm. Let's think about other ones now.
Like what?
I don't remember.
Well,
what other weird things have we done?
We've done a lot of weird things.
I know. I can't remember any.
Oh, one of them was don't watch video for a week.
That one sucked.
That one was very difficult.
That one was stupid and it sucked. Yeah. And it was my idea. I'm sorry.
It was your idea, 100%.
And do you remember that it was originally going to be no technology?
Yeah, and that one was just impractical.
It has a better sound to it, like a better title, like no tech.
No tech.
Instead of no video streaming services. That's just not as interesting.
Not as interesting.
That's not a popular episode.
No, not at all. And I mean, don't get me wrong. I feel bad calling this challenge stupid because we did have a listener submit it.
Look,
we want listeners to submit...
You're open to criticism.
Yeah, I mean, we want listeners to submit more undertakings because, my God, I don't want to keep thinking these up for forever, you know what I mean?
We definitely could.
I mean, we could, but also, I would love to hear more suggestions.
No, I
know
what you mean, because it's a lot of fun to hear other people's ideas, and when it's just ours, they kind of always feel like they're kind of in the same ballpark,
I agree.
So this one was out of left field, and for your case, right field.
Out of right field.
Yes. So I mean, I don't know. It was definitely a lot of fun, and we should definitely just we'll ask other people we know. Submit stuff.
Hey, listen, if anyone out here wants to submit something, you should. Actually, we really encourage you to submit undertakings. Email us, contact us.
Oh, we got an email from Cole from Shopify.
You're checking your email in the middle of the podcast?
It's the Oxymorons email.
You're checking the email in the middle of the podcast?
Oh, he wants us to become an entrepreneur.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Give us a head start. I put together a section of products for you to consider. Oh, let's click here to see more.
Why are you doing this?
Rev up your revenues. 10 trending products to sell in 2019.
Are you suggesting that we become entrepreneurs for a week?
Let's see. Who's this article by? By Nicole Martins Ferreira? Link in the description. You can read along with us.
Why are you doing this?
Let's see. Shapewear is shading up to be one of the biggest evergreen niches to start a store in.
What's a shapewear?
For the second year, I'm reading. For the second year in a row, this product category has made the list. By 2022, the shapewear market is expected... This shit is boring. I'm sorry.
But also, what is that like the SpongeBob SquarePants, box pants? What is the shapewear?
I don't know, Mike. I exited out. I exited out before you showed interest. All right, fine. We're going back.
No, you don't.
We're diving back into the Matrix.
You don't have to do that, Alex.
Well, we're clearly out of ideas with this undertaking. We're just gonna fucking go back to Cole from Shopify.
Why are we getting emails from Cole from Shopify?
Apparently, I signed us up for Shopify.
Why'd you sign us up for Shopify?
I don't know. I was confused when I made this Gmail.
And you just
men's plaid shirt. In September 2018, shoppers went mad for plaid. Good one, Nicole. No, that's not it. That's... for one of the biggest fashion trends of the year, but that doesn't mean the trend is showing signs of slowing down. Just take a look at Google Trends.
A plaid shirt is a trend?
And look, they have a little
graph.
Look, it goes up and down like the waves of our hearts.
That was poetic.
Every year in autumn and early winter months, plaid shirt searches reemerge. Well, no shit. Nicole.
What? I don't know. I don't know anything about plaid.
I wear it all the time, but mostly in autumn.
Why do you not wear plaid during the summer
or
spring?
Well, not as much during the summer because it's hot.
Well, is plaid necessarily a warm thing to like? Does plaid keep you warm? I'm stumbling over
Plaid
words.
keeps the breeze cool, which is why it's good for fall.
What?
Yeah, you wouldn't understand.
I don't understand.
Yeah, you were born in summer.
What?
Summer
I
boy.
was born in September.
Athleisure.
Okay.
In fashion, trends are constantly changing. However, athleisure is one fashion trend. Okay, I'm really done now. I'm sorry.
I also like the idea that the only things that are worthwhile entrepreneuring are clothing trends that include plaid shirts and things like that.
We gotta tag the person who wrote that article.
I mean,
on Twitter and be like, yo, we talked about you.
Hey, listen, she might have done a very good job, but I think it's safe to say that neither of us are fashion people.
Oh, yeah. But I'm... Yeah.
You are more stylish than I am.
I wear a lot of flannel.
You do.
And I look damn good in flannel. But, everything else, I kind of just look like a string bean with arms.
You could be a lanky lumberjack.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
I would get eaten alive by other lumberjacks.
Do lumberjacks eat people?
Well, metaphorically, but also literally.
Really?
Yes.
Cannibal lumberjack.
Tasty.
Hey, write that down. That's a good movie idea. Add that to the list. Cannibal lumberjack. Oh, man.
Romeo and Cannibal...
Romeo? Is that a...
Cannibal Lumberjack. He's on the high school football team.
Oh, I love this. I love
Cannibal
this.
Lumberjack.
Wait, let's work this out. What's the plot line of this movie? Is he
I love how we completely abandoned this weekly undertaking.
It doesn't matter. Okay, it doesn't.
That's done.
We'll come back to it. Tell me more about Cannibal Lumberjack. Is he a cannibal first, or a jock first, or a lumberjack first?
Well, no, he was in the high school football team, and he was the star player with a rough exterior but a heart of gold.
Okay, heart of gold.
He lost the woman he loved to the bookie science nerd, so he took to the woods to learn the ways of the forest.
Wait, did the science nerd kill his girlfriend in this scenario?
You'll have to watch the movie to find out.
Wait, no, this is the pitch.
Alright, he fell in love with her, used her for experiments, and accidentally killed her.
Okay.
So it was like a 50-50, love triangle, accidental murder, so we make it a crime drama as well as a lumberjack film for high school jocks.
Okay, so the lumberjack then goes into
goes to learn the way of the forest in the woods. He gets his axe from I don't know.
Paul Bunyan. He gets his axe from Paul. He wanders up to Canada, picks up a Canadian accent, and picks up
from Paul Bunyan. Then he goes back to North Dakota because there's some forests there, probably.
I guess maybe.
Yeah, chops down some trees, gets a Paul Bunyan on his foot, and goes home and tries to win back the love of his life, who is now a ghost.
But
he becomes a medium.
But then what he doesn't realize is there's a ghost possessing the Paul Bunyan on his foot. And
my God.
And that's what drives him mad.
It's the love he lost.
High
five.
Yes. And she wants revenge on all nerds, so the cannibal lumberjack goes through the halls of every high school in the North Dakota Canadian tri-state area.
And you know who we get to play Cannibal Lumberjack?
Who?
Adam Sandler.
We
just made a movie.
I think we made a movie. Add that to the list of you know what? That's an amazing movie. That's a blockbuster right there.
Dude, some asshole at Warner Brothers gonna listen to this and make that movie and not credit us.
I just want this movie to exist.
I think that was our greatest bit ever. I don't think we've ever run that fast with a joke ever.
I don't know. We need a catchphrase though. We need a catchphrase for Lumberjack.
Oh yeah. Let's see.
Cannibal Lumberjack. What's something that a jock says? Pass me the football, I guess. I don't know. I wasn't a jock.
Pass me the football, friend. No, it's like, I came here to chop down trees and find my love, and my love is dead. Cannibal Lumberjack. And he eats people.
And he eats people. That's the cannibal part of the Cannibal Lumberjack.
He eats his Paul Bunyan.
That is 1/3 of the character that we created.
I totally forgot that was a thing.
That was the plot point. I've come here to eat people and chop down trees, and I'm all out of trees. I've deforested, and it's
he gets confused, so he starts chopping down people and eating logs.
And then it just
goes through a crisis.
And then it just becomes a big allegory for deforestation and like the dangers that provides to our ecosystems worldwide. This is, you know what? I think we could win an Oscar for this shit.
Dude, we gotta have a weekly Undertaking where we just write down movie pitches.
This is, yeah, you know what? I'm here for that.
All right, here's what we do. We take this clip, email it to Netflix before the episode goes up.
Hey, listen, they greenlit Hot Topic Sabrina, so they gotta give us this.
They greenlight anything over there.
I mean, really, don't get me wrong, they all turn out to be good things, but my God, the pitches are terrible.
Yeah, I could already see it on Netflix. Cannibal Lumberjack.
Cannibal Lumberjack.
People would fucking love it.
I mean, how many times has Zombievers been streamed on Netflix?
Oh, I've seen it 3 times.
Yeah, exactly. There is money to be made here.
That could be a sister film.
What, Zombievers?
We could have a crossover.
Yo, Cannibal Lumberjack 2, versus Invasion of the Zombievers. I am here for this.
Wow. Mike.
Alex.
I don't think our friendship has ever been this strong.
Yeah, I think so. I think we need to almost as strong as the love the love of human flesh of Cannibal Lumberjack.
But he oh my God, what was that?
I don't know.
He hears a calling to the forest, so he goes there.
To the forest.
I'm out of steam now. Time to pick from the bucket.
All right.
Well, actually, no, we don't have to pick from the bucket because we picked yesterday because we didn't record.
That's true, we did.
What we do, Mike?
This week we're going to do a thing called the Sub-Zero Barbecue.
Woohoo!
Wacky!
Oh.
Sub-Zero Barbecue, it is winter, and it is brick as all hell outside.
That means cold.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
For translating?
Sorry, my grandpa listens now.
So, does your grandpa not know what a brick is?
Well, yes. But he doesn't know that means cold. Well, I don't know, Grandpa. I'm sorry. Do you call me and tell me if you think brick means cold?
Oh, well, now he knows.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's cold outside.
Because it's January.
It is January. But I personally miss the summer. That's my favorite season.
Me too. Dude, I was really feeling it today. I really want to go outside for walks, and now I'm gonna, but in the cold. Oh, yeah. What's this Undertaking?
I mean, it's essentially do things that you would do during the summer, but in the winter.
Yeah. So, funny story. I was going to tell you next week, but I guess my father and mother went to drop off my sister at college.
They did.
And they went to a state that legally can sell fireworks. Mm-hmm. So, of course, he bought a bunch of them.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, so he smuggled... Are we legally allowed to talk about this on air?
He blew them all up in that state, and now he doesn't have any, but we're totally going to blow up some fireworks.
Hell yes. We are totally not going to blow up fireworks.
No, we'll drive to a different state, of course.
Of course.
Well, we're totally going to blow up some fireworks in my backyard.
Oh, hell yeah. We're going to illegally make some explosions.
Right now. Very not legal.
Oh, of course.
But, like, in another state.
In another state.
Not this one.
We live on the backyard's actually in Canada.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a very big yard.
Yeah. The entirety of New York State, actually, is our backyard.
Yeah, my dog poops everywhere.
Yeah, it's great.
Every poop he takes is another yard of territory for me to claim.
Wouldn't it be amazing if that was how that worked?
Dude, everyone would own everything. No, dogs would run the world.
Dogs would run the world because they mark their territory everywhere.
Yeah.
My dogs have no sense of geography. When I bring my dog on a road trip, she goes out and marks her territory wherever we get out for a walk, and I don't have the heart or knowledge of how to communicate to her that, Shadow, this is a service road on the side of the interstate. This is not your territory.
You don't own this, and trust me, you don't want to.
Nobody wants this. I mean, I'm sure that the state of New Jersey or wherever we were driving through would gladly give that territory over to a dog so that they don't have to deal with it and waste funds on it.
I dig it.
Yeah.
All right, well, I think we should end this episode on a high note.
Do you?
Off on a high note.
Okay.
Because I think we spent 5 minutes in total talking about The Undertaking.
More than that, but also not a significant amount.
It was fun, though. I like episodes like this. There was one when we finished, talking, minute 25, and I was just like, what'd you have for breakfast today?
I remember that.
We've come so far since then.
We did. All right,
checking Gmail.
We should... Great idea. Yes, we should close out. So I guess thank you guys for listening. And in spite of the fact that we called our listeners stupid...
No, it was just me.
It was mostly Alex.
Yeah.
But also I know Joe, and Joe's just generally stupid.
Joe, I'm fucking just talking out of my ass. You're a good guy, probably. No, and you made a good idea.
No, he's a dick.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I listen to Mike because he's, he's here.
Listen, Joe may be a piece of shit with bad ideas, but all the rest of our listeners are very intelligent individuals.
Probably.
Most likely.
Yeah.
So if you have a suggestion for the weekly undertaking, please send it to us.
Yeah, we're curious.
Or if you just want to say hi, please email us. We're very lonely.
Yeah, you could. I would actually love if you send us a challenge involving purchasing items, because I am very curious.
Thank you.
Don't forget to challenge yourself and try something
new. No, we're not closing on that one.
On a high note, Mike. I laid it out for you.
But yeah, please contact us. Thank you to all the artists that have helped us out, Adam and Winston.
You guys are awesome as always. I'm sorry you have to be associated with this episode.
Yes, I am. Info in the description below. And anything else that we need to say? Any announcements? Cool. Until next week, don't forget to challenge yourself.
And try...
Comedy comes in threes.
He meant to turn it off. You didn't turn it off.
Damn it.
And try something new. Goodbye.
Goodbye.